I have so many mods installed that I'd be surprised if this works. You're not the doctor I wanted. I expected it to take longer than 10 seconds to run into my first issue. Ah, here's the one I'm looking for. New doctor. Hopefully less boring. Paul. A lot of people hate Mondays, but I'm always happy to get back into the swing of things. You know what, Paul? You're not going to win a lot of fans with that attitude. Weekend is fine and all, but I just hate being idle. You could try and fix wheels while you're here. Also, why are you living in Harvey's house? I'm pretty sure he lives here. Do you like ocean stones? Did you mean to give this to me? No, I slipped. Now, aside from a second boring doctor, we still have a lot of other fun stuff to play with today. Like Clint the Sweet Jamberry. I'm just kidding, Clint is never exciting. Well, he sells a frozen leaf sapling, so that's a start. I was expecting him to have more. Also, I have no idea why my backpack is so full of crap. Like, where did I even get this? What even is this? And this one. Right, well, let's go put this on a farm and see what it actually does. I didn't even read the thing. Takes 28 days to produce a mature frozen leaf tree. Frozen leaf tree, that sounds handy. It also doesn't give me a season, so I'm assuming any of them. Speaking of good to go in all seasons, Marnie, I love animals, Mr. Mumps. If you treat yours well, I'm sure we'll be good friends. Last time I had a farm, I butchered 3,000 pigs. And just sold the meat for profit. Today we also have cranberry bean seeds. Cranberries are beans, didn't know that. Red currant, rose hips, and clove saplings apparently. I do think I'm gonna need to add one more mod. Because while I can go like this currently, I don't think I can plant anything here yet. And the horses take up valuable real estate. Luckily for me, like a normal person, I do have a farm to actually put stuff on. And unfortunately, I don't have a tractor. That's a problem for tomorrow. I need to install one more mod and then we're going to go talk to other doctor, whatever his name is. If that last edition doesn't break things, nothing will. Trellised crops. These are so annoying because I can't walk through them. I can't even wait to see how the tractor's going to handle those. What else do we got? More trellised crops. I'm just going to end up trapping myself. What about these? Are these something? These are a thing. That is one beautifully laid out farm. I'm going to bring Doctor Number 2 some garbage. I bet he likes garbage. He likes Mondays. Harvey, by the way, there's a weird guy living in your house who you're probably aware of. What were you guys doing in the kitchen? Feel free to stop by my office if you're ever feeling ill. I prefer a little more personal touch. I'll just walk right into your house. You're young though. You'll probably stay healthy without trying. Yeah, totally. Oh, look, the other doctor's actually following him out the door. Let's see where he goes. I guess we just have 2 doctors now, because one doctor isn't enough for the 12 people of Pelican Town. Did you know that fish don't bite when it's raining? Did you know fish can't breathe out of water? Maybe I can run out to the beach after my next patient. Well, with a line that big, you might be waiting a while. Anyways, I brought you some garbage. Okay, thanks. Harvey, your new doctor friend is a little bit hard to read. Normally, I'd be going to get a tractor right now, but since it's Tuesday, no one in town actually works, so it's really hard to do anything. Wednesday, otherwise known as Tractor Day. That's much better. Now we just need to buy a few more of those new seeds we have to play with. I ended up just getting a whole bunch of seeds. I have no idea where they even came from. One of the mods. Apparently it doesn't like to do the trellised crops, and I think I understand why. Well, I got about half the strange seeds I wanted to plant, so that's good enough. Harvey, I did a thing. You're never going to believe what happened outside. Remember to cover your mouth when you sneeze. As long as you remember to cover your face when you go outside. What are you doing here? I know I'm a doctor and everything, but I've always loved getting out in nature. I mean, is there an association with doctors not liking nature? I can name every songbird in the valley. I should show you sometime. That sounds terrible. I guess I'm probably gonna have to make it rain till the end of the month to see what these crops actually do as well. Hopefully something actually had time to grow. Those ones are almost done. Are these done? Nope. Maybe they are. What are those? Cranberry beans. Right. Cranberry beans are a thing. Nothing else appears to be ready yet, so I'm gonna go give cranberry beans to that doctor whose name I keep forgetting. Things in town also did not grow, probably because I don't know what season they're supposed to be in, but probably not this one. In other news, I have like 10 meat cleavers for some reason. I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. So we brought in a second doctor? I guess I should try to get patients from the neighboring town. I've got a meat cleaver you could borrow for that. Did you know that fish don't bite when it's raining? Did you know you told me that like 2 weeks ago? Maybe you can finally accept one of my gifts and love me. Wow, what a find. I can't wait to fix these up. What's wrong with my produce? It doesn't need fixing up. Condescending doctor thinks he knows everything. Well, Paul, you're gonna like me a little bit more starting tomorrow. Also, we should probably actually find some of the proper crops that grow in the proper seasons. Oh, these are ready to go now. Red currant. I totally know what those are. And I feel like these are going to be an ongoing problem. I don't know where they're coming from, but they keep showing up in my backpack. The crops in town, not exactly making any progress. Apparently, I've interacted with Paul. It's almost as hot here as it was back in Mississippi. Good thing the clinic has AC. How am I talking to you if you're in the clinic? Oh, he's up here. Well, off you go then. I've got other stuff to do. I'll find you later. I was under the impression that Clint was going to have more stuff for me aside from the frozen leaf sapling, but things probably didn't work out because I've got a million mods probably overlapping each other, so we'll get to that one another time. Today, it's all about Pam. Hey, you probably have a lot of tasty grub growing on your farm, If I say yes, will my farm be pillaged by an ogre overnight? Here, I'm going to need some of your finest in-season crops. Alright guys, here's what we're going to do. Start fresh. Everything's gone except for the spot you were standing on, thanks for that. While it may not be the prettiest thing I've ever done, I've laid almost 1,000 of all these new kinds of seeds all around town. So hopefully by the end of summer, we actually have some of these grown. Demetrius, I'm sure, is loving it. I became a scientist because I wanted to contribute to the progression of our species. Same, but like pretty much the opposite. Of course, none of this would be possible without farmers such as yourself. Yeah, I've managed to turn the whole town into something useful. With the exception of yourself. Now the fun part again, making it rain for 20 days. Oh, and those spring crops, by the way, were worth this. Extrapolate whatever you want from those numbers. Hopefully the new doctor doesn't forget about me over these days. Hey, look at that. These are done. Frozen tears. I bet Doctor number 2 likes frozen tears. And nothing in town grew. Alright, well apparently these just don't work in town. That's fine. Doctor, I want you to have this. Wow, what a find. I can't wait to fix these up. Why are you always trying to improve the stuff I give you? Well, at least the town looks better now. That's all I was ever really worried about. Did you see what I did outside? I did that just for you. So I've been living with Harvey in his upstairs apartment. Yeah, I noticed. He has some interesting stuff up there. Do you think he used to be a pilot? No, he's far too boring. Do you think it's weird that there's only one bed in that apartment? Alright, we're pulling out the big guns. One iridium quality prismatic shard. Mumps, how did you know I absolutely love this? Because everyone does, and it's pretty much the most valuable item in the game. You guys are going into the kitchen today? Harvey, explain. Mumps, read anything interesting in the library lately? Nope, don't know how to read. You know, Mumps, I never thought it'd end up in a small town like this one. How did that happen, by the way? I grew up in one just like it back in Mississippi. Fate is funny like that. Yeah, being a doctor, you know you can absolutely pick where you live, so you chose Stardew Valley. Well, I'll see you around then. Hopefully not. I'm mostly going to focus on the new, more exciting doctor now. Pretty sure all doctors like glazed hams. Glazed ham for breakfast, my friend? Wow, what a find. I can't wait to fix these up. Well, you do you. 6 heart doctor? He's quick today. Made it all the way out the front door. Don't step on my crops. Summer's here and the sunfish are biting. Summer's almost over, but yeah. Come to think of it, I need to go see Willie about some fresh bait. Yeah, just watch out for his crabs. Exercise is important, but don't get too exhausted or you might end up at my clinic. Yeah, I wouldn't want to make you any money. Make sure I listen to your body. My brain is part of my body and it's telling me you're boring. Rainy day dialogue? I'm the oldest of 8 kids, so it was hard being the guinea pig of the family. Almost like no one realizes prismatic shards exist in this game. You think I turned out okay? Not at all. Better than Harvey though. Hi Mumps. Hi Paul. Nice of you to stop by first thing in the morning. I'm just here to invite you to meet me at Evelyn's house sometime. It'd be fun to see more of you. Why are you at Evelyn's house? I don't want to go there. That's where Wheels lives. He and George have been letting me bake over there, and I just thought you might like to join. Not one bit, but for the sake of this, I will. Come on over if you're interested. I'll be there first thing today. Because honestly, if I don't, I'm worried both Evelyn and George might not be here tomorrow. Alright, 9 AM baking session. You don't have to work anyway. Hey Mumps, glad you could come by. I'm just here for the laughs. Evelyn's been letting me use her kitchen for the past few weeks. Harvey's is a little small. Yeah, it sure is. Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way. Small? Anyways, I'm making some vacation today. Want to help me out? I don't even know what that is, but sure. Awesome, come measure out 3 cups of water, will you? Can I just supervise? Well, he seems happy. It's perfect. 3 cups of water, my specialty. We make a good team, Mumps. I disagree with that, but sure. It smells wonderful in here. Oh, we attracted Dr. Stupid. I thought I'd invite some friends over to help us eat it. Great, when do they arrive? Wheels doesn't count, he lives here. And I'm not entirely sure he's a real person. Willie doesn't like to sit down. Ready to taste it? Well, as long as you're happy, then I'm happy. Sorry in advance for the divorce. I'm assuming that all went well? Sorry you weren't invited, Alex. You just didn't make the cut once again. Be careful out there, dear. You could get sunburnt. Why do you think I have a cowboy hat? Well, that was fun. I still don't remember your name. Can we never do that again? You know, I really like it when you stop by the clinic just to say hi. Oh, I never stop by just to say hi. Don't tell anyone I said that. I don't tell anyone that I know you at all. Well, looks like all these seeds just aren't going anywhere. They're never gonna grow, but they'll just be here. But then again, I did it for you, so we need to get married. Maru is a great assistant so far, but I think she definitely prefers Harvey. I wonder if they were ever a thing. Technically, I've been married to both of them at the same time, so it's possible. By the way, if you're not too busy standing there, we're dating now. And I need to see what kind of fall seeds we have, because we should probably actually plant something that's going to grow. Not as many new ones as I thought, and mostly overlapping from the summer crops, but yeah, we'll go plant some of these, why not? Did we plant other trees of other stuff? Oh, so apparently we did. And these appear to be done. Rose hips, oh, we already had some of those. You know what, let's start fresh. Let the planting begin. Well, that was fun. Now we can actually see what these look like, if they ever grow. Can we just... We're not even allowed to make these grow. Oh, well, that's where the meat cleavers are coming from. It's actually really hard to play the game with this many mods because every time I touch anything, everything changes. But in case you're wondering what these fall crops look like when they grow, well, this is them. And we're going to see what those are worth overnight and probably also get married pretty soon. White currants, interesting. Blue corn, because yellow corn isn't good enough. Peppercorn, because regular corn still isn't good enough. And taro, whatever that is. For a total of 35,000 gold. I can't tell you anything about that because I have no idea how many crops I planted. But there you go. There's the numbers. Appreciate them. Now that we're dating, can I tell people I know you? Back again? And without an appointment too. I've never once had an appointment for this clinic. I'm not going to start now. You're such a rebel, Mumps. You've got no idea. The second we have kids, they're going away. Doctor, I forget. We now need to get married. I accept. 3 days, blah blah blah. Harvey, did you hear the good news? I'm going to marry a useful doctor. Nutrition is important, so make sure and eat well. Try and increase your vegetable intake. How do you know what I eat? Harvey doesn't get me at all. I can't believe it's actually happening. You're going to be my wife. How did I get so lucky? You're going to be my wife. The game is not liking everything I have installed. It kind of struggles to make it overnight. Oh, look who's here. Of course he is. Morning, Mumps. Morning, idiot. The rose-headed parrots are migrating over the valley today. It's really amazing, and I'd love for you to come. Maybe in the secret woods if you're interested. Hope to see you there. Yeah, let me get right on that. I wonder if he's still there. What a beautiful wedding. I now own one doctor. You should probably get us some furniture at some point. I might go fishing by the mountain lake today. Or maybe the ocean. If you do, could you actually catch something and bring it back for us to sell? All my spouses are actually pretty useless. Or maybe in the river. I can't decide. What do you think, Mumps? I think you're officially free to make any decision you want to make. I wonder if his spouse room was nice.